example transcript of messages exchanged between SMTP client and SMTP server. The server is denoted as S and the client is denoted as C. This is the host name of the server and this is the host name of the client. So HELO is a command which is used to initiate the communication, and this is the response from the server. The client issues another command called mail from, and it issues the mail address. The server responds to the command by sending OK, and these are the status codes. Client issues another command receive to, or that is the command to mention the receiver address. So the receiver email address is mentioned. The server responds to the command by sending a status code of 250 and a status message. The client issues a command called data. Server responds to the client by mentioning the enter mail and how to terminate or how to end the mail. So the client composes the mail message and it indicates the end of the message by mentioning the single period. Server responds with the status code and the status phrase. The client issues the quit command and server responds to the command, and also it prints the status information, that is closing connection. So let us see the practical implementation of SMTP client. So you cannot establish SMTP connection with the Gmail server, as it has some security related aspects. You will not be able to send a mail to a Gmail server through this SMTP client, but you can try with having some temporary email account. So you can get the temporary email account from this particular website, and this is the temporary mail and it will remain only for short duration. So let us see the commands. So first let us type this command ns lookup, and you have to set the type as mx, and you have to take this domain name, that is tingmail.net, tingmail.net. So now you will get the address. So now we will quit by giving the command quit. Now we will connect to the mail server telnet. This is the name of the mail server, and you need to specify the port address as 25. Now we have established connection to the mail server. Let us start with the first command, hello. You can specify some name over here. The mail server is at your service. Now issue the command mail from and type the mail address. So let us take this temporary mail address. So copy. Now you are getting sender OK. Now we will mention the receiver address. So I will copy the same address. We got the response from the server, recipient OK. Now let us type the body of the message. Now we will end the message by specifying this symbol. Message is queued. It might reach the inbox after some time. So we will quit. Okay. We expect the message to arrive. It might take some time. So, but the process what we have seen in the slide, the same commands. So practically able to execute all the commands given in this interaction. So SMTP, it uses persistent connection and it requires message both header and body to be in the 7-bit ASCII format, and it uses carriage return line feed and this single period and carriage return line feed to determine the end of the message. Now comparison with respect to HTTP protocol. HTTP is a pull protocol. That means someone loads information on a web server and uses HTTP to pull the information from the server at their convenience. TCP connection is initiated by the machine that wants to receive the file, whereas SMTP is termed as push protocol. The sending mail server pushes the file to the receiving email server. The TCP connection is initiated by the machine that wants to send the file. And another difference is SMTP requires each message, including the body of the message, to be in 7-bit ASCII format. That means if message has some binary data, that is an image file, then it has to be encoded into 7-bit ASCII format, whereas HTTP does not impose this restriction. The third difference is all about how a document consisting of text and image is handled. Assume there are many objects, then HTTP encapsulates each object in its own HTTP response message. That means separate response message for each of the objects, whereas internet mail places all of the message objects into one message.